streaming in portrait this time. Live view of Jupiter here. This is my telescope, which is outside. This is a stretched image, long exposure, so it's pretty dark outside, but from here it looks like it's daylight, but you can see the stars. Well, let me show you what I mean by stretched. Like, this is the way it's supposed to be. Like, it's very dark outside, but when I stretch the image, I can get more details out of it. And this is a live view of Jupiter. It's in black and white because I'm currently imaging, but I can turn on the debayer option, show you what it looks like, and colors. You can see that it's quite that it denses quite a lot. That's because of the atmospheric turbulence, which ruins the imaging. But there's nothing I can do to overcome this other than just take these short videos and then stack them together. Let's do this final one that I just took. Let's try to stack and see what it looks like. So I'm just putting it in the software, which is doing the stacking part of it. So first of all, it's ordering the frames from the clearest ones to the worst ones, and then I can choose to take just for example just 20% of the best frames and then stack them together to get a sharper and clearer image. So this is the one I took before. It's not that sharp, but let's see what we have right now. It's supposed to be a bit better. Alright, yeah, okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, it's a lot better actually. It's gonna be a very clear part of the video. This is shot through an 8-inch telescope. And by the way, if you're having a hard time to get a clear image, a clear still image, then I really suggest you try time-lapse videos like I do, because in videos details tend to come up more. Like, let me show you. Like, this thing is pretty blurry still, even though it looks kind of good. But if I go and show you one of my time-lapse videos, you're gonna see like it looks like it's a bit clearer than this thing. So for example, this one, it's almost like you can see new details here. See all these small storms and dots, which you can't see in a single image, but when you look at it in a video, then all of a sudden you can see more of the details. So these are the steps that it takes to image this time lapse. So first off, a good mount that tracks the sky, a telescope, this software which also sends corrections to the mount to keep the planet dead center. There are two alignments here, two corrections to the positioning of Jupiter here. So one is just sending corrections to the mount to correct its position, which is not that often, but here you saw that the thing light up red. It means it sent a correction to go north. And then there's another correction which is like a programmatic visual correction, which just takes all the images and just makes sure the planet sits right in the center. So if it denses a bit in this area of the frame of the camera, then it centers it. So you can, for example, just disable this for a second, and then you can see that it keeps moving from side to side. But then when I turn it on, it's still in the center. So these two combined, lets me image Jupiter an entire night without doing anything. I mean, other than meridian flip, which I'm just about to do soon. Which essentially means that if you look at the scope, it almost got to a point where it's horizontal. And because it's going this way, I need to flip the telescope so it can continue going this way and not hit the legs of the mount. So this is the only thing that I need to do the entire night, and then just let this run. And from time to time I do check to see that I'm in focus. Like for example, now I'm not that in focus, so I can try to fix this a bit. But that usually cause the planet to get out of frame, so I need to do this very carefully. Yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. There's a lot of turbulence in the atmosphere, so I can't do anything about this. When there's good visibility and clarity, then you don't see all these movements. These movements are because there are a lot of hot and cold air mixing together. Okay. I have a friend here who's asking me a favor, so I'm gonna just do that thing. A couple of seconds. I think this is the one. No. So anyway, waiting for the meridian flip here. All right, got 3 viewers. I think this is the most that I had. Not sure that I'm completely in focus here, but I do keep those images because I'm going to do a time lapse for that as well later on. So it's going to be a time lapse of Jupiter rotating and then a time lapse of my telescope while imaging it. And sorry, and I might even try to sync them together, like maybe show the rotation of Jupiter while the telescope moves and tracks the sky. I think it might be cool to see, even though this one is about a frame every minute and this one is a frame every 16 seconds. So if I'm going to make a video of these two together, then this one, the telescope one, is gonna be a lot slower than this one. So this one's gonna be probably 20 FPS and this one's gonna be 60 FPS. By the way, if you have any questions about the equipment or the methods that I use to capture these images, feel free to ask. I love the quality of this camera. Look at how much zoom in I can get. It's just crazy. Look, just a simple planetary camera, and I can get all this zoom without ruining the image. It's pretty crazy, right? I've wrapped my entire telescope with this silver wrapping, which keeps it cool the entire night and also at daytime. It keeps it a lot cooler than it was when it was colored. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, really. Is the moon next? Is it next to the moon? Oh, Jupiter is right next to the moon, but the moon is has already set, so it's not visible in this image. Oh no, sorry, I don't think it's set. No, it's not. Sorry. So the moon's supposed to be about here, I guess. Um, yeah, no, sorry, my mistake. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Let's check. Why am I guessing? Let's go outside and check. Or at least behind my neighbor's house. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the moon, and there's Jupiter, and there's my telescope, which I can maybe turn on the laser. Yeah, okay. So there's the laser aimed right at it. You can see the reflection of the laser. Pretty neat. I can turn the light here because I'm not imaging deep sky, so the light doesn't bother. Yeah, right. So let's go back. Unfortunately, there aren't any interesting events for Jupiter. I mean, the red storm is on the other side, and there's no moon inside today. But I wanted to image it anyway because this is the first clear night I had here for months. Look, it's almost entirely clear. There's no cloud inside. And that's pretty rare here. I don't get a lot of clear nights because I live near the ocean. And so the sun causes a lot of vapor all the time. It's very humid here. Even now you can see a little bit of clouds there. Yeah, I can show you some cool nebulas, but not from a live view. Just and I was just talking to a friend of mine, saying that I want to redo a couple of nebulas that I captured, not with this telescope, but with another telescope. It's a different telescope that I used for the sun, and I used it once to capture a deep space nebula. Let me show you the image. And it came up pretty good, so I want to try it again in the desert. So there it is. There, this image of the Orion Nebula that I took with the other telescope, not with this one. It's a refractor telescope. So this is an HOO image, and this is an SHO, like Hubble palette image. Look at how cool these details look. This is a really cool image. I really like it. I even use it as my wallpaper on my telephone. And this was shot from here, from my house, so this is pretty cool. It was shot with a narrowband filter, so that's why I could shoot it from here. But as you can see, I have a lot of light pollution here. Usually I don't see any stars. Today I see a couple of stars because the visibility is a bit better than usual. Another image that I took with the other telescope is an image of M33, the Triangulum Galaxy, which is kind of good. I'm not sure about it actually. You'd be the judge of this. Oh, hello. Yeah, hi. So it's a bit hard to see on a phone, but this is the Triangulum Galaxy. And this was also shot with the refractor telescope and not this one. I usually image with this one, and that's the thing. I never thought about trying to do it with the solar telescope, with this telescope that I use for the sun. But this is the first time I tried, and the other one was the second time, and it came up pretty good. It was a bit difficult to process. I can show you why. The blue channel actually caused a lot of problems. The stars got a lot of halos around them. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, okay, this is what I meant. So take a look at this. Okay, this was the green channel. So regular stars, cool nebulosity. Can you see Jupiter? Yeah, this is Jupiter right here. I'm imaging it right now. It's a bit hard to see the details, but this is it. So anyway, I wanted to show you the difference. So this is the green channel and this is the blue channel. So look at how these halos around the stars ruin the image. So this was very hard to process and get rid of all these halos. This was actually the blue channel. Yeah, the other one was after I got rid of the halos a bit. Not sure exactly what caused this, but I think it's because the telescope isn't triplet. It's just a doublet with two lenses. Too bad, because as you can see, the green channel came out very, very good and sharp. One of the best images I had of this galaxy. So next time I'm in the desert, I want to redo this image. This is the image of M51 that I took a couple of months ago with this telescope, with the one that I'm capturing right now, and I want to try to do it with the other telescope, with the refractor, and see if I can get a better image than this one. This is the Whirlpool Galaxy. Alright, so what other things I can show you? Of course, you can also see the everything on my YouTube. Well, I also really want to redo this image, the image of the Crab Nebula, one of the best images that I have. Oh, this is the combination that I did for my data with NASA's data, but this is the original image. This is a supernova galaxy nebula. Supernova nebula, which means that a star that used to be right in the center exploded into this thing. Yeah, try to just set the phone here a bit. Hard to keep it in place. Yeah, if you have any binoculars or anything like this, you can easily see it with its moons. Oops. Okay, maybe try to reduce the light of the screen a bit. Oh, oops. That's not the right button. Oh, no, this one I think was the best one. Or maybe this one. Yeah, this shows a bit more contrast, right? So let's finish this set of recording and then do debear to see some colors in the image. Okay. Look at that. Look at how it dances around. So much atmospheric turbulences. Almost looks like we're looking through water or something. This is Cassiopeia. Well, I think this is an airplane. Or maybe satellite. Maybe a meteor. Not sure, really. Yeah, no, it's not a meteor. It's probably an airplane. Right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to bed right now. And hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna publish this video. This time-lapse video. Bye-bye.